One Piece 1149. Here we go. I'm Mike.
Tasha.
And we are Billion Beri. Before we get started, though, we made a music video. And we think it's pretty good. Check it out.
I'm the ghost princess, cutest dancer in the dark, twisting up your mind in fear, a wicked little monarch. Sway into the eerie sounds of terrified screams. I'm the ruler in this night, living up my haunted dreams.
So yeah, that was Ghost Masquerade. I know Halloween's over, but we've spent a lot of time on that video.
Yeah.
Think it's a really cool song. Could be listened to year-round, although it is better in spooky season. But yeah, give it a watch. Put a lot of effort into it. We plan on making more, but you know, if there's just no interest at all, then I don't know what we'll do. So maybe not. But for now, we're just digging into some lore. We're learning about Joy Boy. We're learning about the Void Sentry.
Yeah.
I'm sure we're about to get another big lore dump today, so I'm excited. You're excited?
I'm very excited.
All right, let's go. Oh.
No title.
Title
no
right away.
What are you doing, Stussy?
Edison?
Oh, it's Edison.
バリアを解除して逃げろ。こんなにバリアの通人奴らに入られちゃうな。
Jeez. All they have to do is walk through.
Yeah.
彼らを逃がせなきゃ。ステラに嫌われちゃう。
そんなわけあるかい。早くそこを離れろ。
でも困っちゃう。私、
あ？
ステラがいない今、誰のために生きればいいのか。
Oh.
わからない。
すまん、もう着く。謝ることねえだろ、ジンベエ。こっちも急いでんだし。
なんか言ったぞろ。あんたと仕事。
Look at that water.
I know, putting in some budget to the water.
どんどん船が集まり始めてる。
You can tell the arc is starting to ramp down because there's a convergence of Straw Hats starting to happen.
I think you can bring him back. What are you doing?
Going out in a blaze of glory.
Oh, is Sanji gonna get a moment? Why does Sanji look so tiny all of a sudden?
Because that guy's just really big. That
No
whole
moment for Sanji.
That whole sequence felt a little incoherent. See, like he's almost as big as the giants. We need our resident swordsman around.
Right?
He can get through that sword defense.
Uh-oh. Oh! Shrink!
Oh, wow.
Good on you, Frankie. At least
Frankie
somebody moved.
Yeah, Frankie the fast mover.
To destroy your ship, maybe? Oh no, he's out of there.
I mean, he was told, destroy snails, not worry about anything else. And he kept worrying about other things.
Wow.
That looked like Divine Departure. That was the same pose Shanks was in when he destroyed
Yeah.
Kid.
He just cut the whole thing in half. Oh! there goes half of CP.
島と島とを行き来するもの。空白の100年の中で起きた。
Oh, was it not islands before? Was it just one big
世
land?
界は一度
Or at least larger continents?
海に沈んだのだ。
What?
我々は今、かつての大陸の断片の上に暮らしておるのじゃ。1000年前の世界は今、見る影もなく海底に沈んでおる。
Fishman would know
しか
that.
し、世界には我々の知る由もないいくつかの大陸があったと考
Is
え
that
られる。
Nojiko?
とん
Dang.
でもねえ話に。
She's transformed.
Wow.
私はみかん畑見てくる。
ノジコ
She's worrying about what she can worry about.
わずか100年での海面上昇幅は実に200メートル。
Wow.
そんなこと本当に起こりうるのか。
ドクター・ベガパンクか。でかいこと言う若造だね。
Young fellow.
Sounds like they had to change out her voice actor.
まだまだ世界は面白いね。
地獄じゃねえか。どんだけ人が知るんだ。
She's wearing a little apple hat.
私はこれを人為的災害と断言する。そんなバカな、もう。ありえん。俺断して認めねえ。
Get him, BB.
Shut up!
大気科学、すべての面から計測しても、たった100年で収まる変動ではないのじゃ。先日の世界規模の海面上昇を感知したとき、私は確信した。800年前に世界を海に沈めた古代兵器は今もなお現存し、つまり空白の100年に起きた巨大な戦いは
Is not over.
Yeah.
まだ終わってはおらんのだ。
Ooh, chills.
Oh, you moo mad.
誰も知らなかった戦いがなぜ続くんだベガパンク。
Incorrect.
Oh, are we finally gonna find out something about Emu?
だが知っておいてほしい。
Mhm.
Mama.
これから発展する世界の産業の礎となる動力を作りたかった。いつの日か必ず世界中の国々の生活を豊かにできる動力じゃ。しかし
However.
その炎がある日一かけらだけ盗まれた。
A fragment?
Wow.
全て私の責任である。
参ったな。麦わらの一味にもう島雲を送り込めへん。またやばい五老星が一人そっちへ向かったんや。
You gotta get out.
頼む。ステューシー、逃
It's
げ
like
ろ。
the art style changed a little here.
Yeah.
核を逃
In
がして
addition
も
to
いい
just being
エジソン
grainy.
Even Kaku's like, huh?
彼らは罰を受けるかもしれない。
ステューシー、察した。すまん。辛い思いをさせて。友達やったんやな。裏切らせて悪かった。どっちも本心。葛藤は人間の証やぜ。好きにしてええから。必ず生き延びろ。
炎を盗まれて約2週間後、ルルシア王国方面の空が激しく光り、王国は跡形もなく消えたという
Yeah, that
情報を
milkmaid's on a card.
Wow, is that the first time they've used it?
ルルシア王国が消えた。そんな情報入ってません。確認を急げ。
Oh, wow.
どこの
Okay, so Mother Flame is not the weapon.
Yeah, that's just the power source.
Yeah.
結果は良然。重責を感じてる。申し訳ない。
じゃあプルトンは
Quiet you.
気をつけろ。古代兵器は過去に3つ存在し、ジョイボーイはそれを後世に受け継ごうとしている。そんなものをなぜまだ沈め足りるか。その全てが開示される日が来る。
まだ詰める
Gee.
や。
See?
ほら言わんこっちゃない。バカ
I eat when I'm nervous.
そ
Yeah.
の時こそ世界沈没が危惧される時と私は警告する。空白の100年はまだ謎に満ちておる。しかし その全てを知った者たちがいる。
全部喋ってくれるの。ブラパンク。
So he did know.
海賊王の一団である。
Laboon.
変だよね。
Uh-oh.
ステ
Oh
ラ、なんで
boy.
あたいがマザーフレームを盗んだこと知ってんの？あの時だって。
これは全部お前の仕業なのか。
本気で
Planned
驚
from
い
the
て
beginning.
たよね。
Well, maybe he knew it was stolen, but not by
そ
who.
の観測を？どういうこと？政府の動きも知ってた？配信電電虫を隠すなんてぬるいことしない。
What if it's inside one of the seraphim?
That'd be interesting.
Oh god. He's just cleaning house.
五老星、わかったよ。配信電電虫のありか。
Uh-oh.
配信電電虫はファビリオフェーズにいる。鉄の巨人が守ってる。
It's in the robot? It's in him.
Oh my, okay. Meanwhile, this guy's just like Godzilla, just
Yeah, you don't care.
unfazed by all attack.
何も聞かねえ。
Will he be able to hold his own against the elders? That's different.
Yeah. It'd be crazy if he's so durable that even the elders can't hurt him.
Yeah.
歴史の全てを知った彼らはなぜ誰にも何も告げずに消えたのか。なぜ動かなかった。
They did, just not in a way that anybody would know.
レイさん。
もうじじいだ。私は。
珍しいわね。潰れちゃって。
そして喋りすぎだ。ペラパンク。じじいがペラペラと。なあ、ロジャー。楽しみをよ。
Oh wow. I don't even remember a mid roll, so
I don't think there was one.
yeah. Whew. Okay. Well, that was info dump the episode.
Yeah, I just... Sorry there wasn't much reacting happening. I was just taking it all in.
I mean, it was a little bit like reading a book visually.
Yeah.
There was a lot.
And I think, though, that the Roger Pirates, they didn't say anything, I think, because they wanted to keep under the radar and prepare the next generation to fight it.
Well, and they seem to know that 20 years into the future, young pirates will enter the world and cause havoc.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. And so they didn't want to say anything, probably, because then the world government would know to prepare for this time period.
Yeah.
They could not have predicted that Luffy would become what he is.
Not exactly, no, but
Yeah.
Rayleigh clearly nurtured it.
Yeah. No, I'm saying the government.
Oh, yeah.
The government couldn't have known that some stupid kid would accidentally eat a fruit and
Yeah.
just suddenly just start turning the world upside down, even though he looks like he's 60 pounds soaking wet when he was a kid,
Yeah.
Like,
And it's interesting because his brother was Roger's son.
Yep.
Roger himself sacrificed himself to start the age of pirates, the new age of pirates.
And new Garp.
Yeah.
Dragon is the head of the Revolutionary Army.
Mhm.
Like, there's so many.
Then Rayleigh
Yeah.
brought up Luffy even further. Like,
There's just so many dominoes to the whole thing that, like, Luffy eating that fruit just kind of started knocking them all down little by
Yeah.
little, and like all the little, how it's, it splits off into different paths, and it's like, okay, there's Dragon, there's Garp, there's Ace, there's Roger, there's, Yamato.
it makes
now,
you
and-
wonder, did Shanks know, and did Shanks purposely make that fruit available for Luffy to eat, and then just act shocked when Luffy ate it?
Yeah.
Like, the whole time, you're thinking this is all just coincidence. That was an accident. Who knew that would happen? But it's like, if you think about it, like, Shanks was part of Roger's crew. Roger's crew all seem to have had a plan to pass this on to the next generation. They perfectly laid all their little puzzle pieces
Yeah.
to make sure that the next generation would have someone worthy of what their plans were. And then along comes Luffy, who's Garp's grandson, who's Ace's brother, who, Dragon got going with the Revolutionary Army. Like, I feel like, how would Shanks have not known some of these things?
Yeah.
He would have known.
It feels like a series of convenient coincidences.
Yes, a little too convenient.
Mm-hmm.
But, oh man. So if the snail is in the giant, that buys a little time, but how much time? Because if the elder could just cut through the whole cloud and labo phase and everything all in one go, what's to stop him from just cutting right through the robot too?
Yeah, the only thing that gives me a little hope there is that Vegapunk can't replicate the technology that made that robot, so maybe
Yeah.
even the metal.
Yeah,
You
maybe
know.
there's something special about it.
Yeah. Because
I
like
mean-
Frankie is now made of, I think it's like Wapo metal or something like that. Maybe there's a metal that's even stronger.
Yeah.
Something that's basically
It
indestructible.
would make sense. That would be something that they would want gone from the world. So,
Yeah.
along with sinking everything, that tech was lost. So, this is interesting though. And that picture that Emu was looking at was obviously Lily.
Yeah.
So, is Emu Lily? I
So
wonder.
is Emu Lily, or is Emu Lily's daughter, or
Yeah. Descendant?
descendant in some way?
Because clearly something is going on with Lily, specifically.
Yeah, the fact that there's a portrait in that garden room of
Mhm.
Lily
Yeah.
really ties it together in some way. How? Hard to say, but yeah. I was actually surprised that Akainu actually knew.
He seems to know.
In,
Yeah.
in the last episode, he seemed genuinely surprised. And one of you in the comments was asking, like, what do you think? Do you think he knew? Do you think Kuzan knew? And I was like, I don't think either one of them knew. Sakazuki seemed...
It's possible he doesn't know, and he just doesn't want Vegapunk saying things.
Yeah.
Because to him, justice is also control. And if you let that information loose, then you lose some of your control
Yeah.
and some of your ability to dictate how things go. So it
Yeah.
could just be he's like, are you really going to tell him everything? Like, he may not know, but he doesn't want other people to know either.
Yeah. I was actually waiting, and maybe it's still coming because Vegapunk's not done talking yet. But I'm just waiting for the moment where he says, the world's true enemy is the elders.
Yeah.
Like, turn the eye of Sauron right onto the elders and like expose them for who they are.
That's probably why they don't want this to keep going. They want this information to keep quiet because Vegapunk is very clearly building the story of like Lelouch, the Mother Flame, all of it. He's building it toward who did it.
Yeah.
And then whoever did all that, everyone is going to hate them.
I almost predict now that sometime in the near future, a couple episodes from now, we're going to see a moment where all the elders are converging on the Iron Giant, just as Vegapunk is saying, here is the true enemy of this world. You think the throne has no king, or that is empty, but that is not true.
Yeah.
And the reason for that is because of, someone, an entity named Emu, and that person is served by the 5 elders of the world government.
Mm-hmm.
And like literally as he says that, all the elders attack and destroy the Iron Giant or something. So then like he goes, the elders of the world government. And then it goes dark.
Yeah.
Like that would be an interesting thing. And then you see like the whole world go, ah! you know, like, because that would be interesting. It would be interesting to see if he lets the cat out of the bag, how many of the Marines
will still be Marines.
if they continue to serve, or if they go, I've been serving the evil this whole time. I mean, pirates aren't good.
Mm-hmm.
At least a lot of them aren't good.
No, a lot of them
But
are
the
not.
world government isn't all good either, apparently.
Yeah.
And they are corrupt all the way from the top, and they're causing these wars and causing these problems.
Well,
I would
finding
imagine
out that Lelouch's gone, and knowing now that, well, hopefully they'll know that, the elders did it and things like that. They're already so discontent with the celestial dragons being a thing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't think it would take much to tip the world against them.
No. And I think Dragon would capitalize on that and say, okay, we're rebranding. We are now the revolutionary government.
I don't know about that.
And as soon as, we're going to, anybody who feels disillusioned by the Marines and the world government can come join our side. We'll get them out of power, and then we'll give all the power back to each of the countries individually and no longer have a world government.
I was going to say, I don't think Dragon has any ambitions to be the government. He doesn't want to be the government.
No, and nobody...
He just wants to free the world from the current government.
And nobody good should have that ambition, because you can't govern a bunch of countries that have disparate ideas, beliefs, religions, ideology, what works for one country isn't going to work for another. So having an upper, a body of people that make decisions for everybody universally is just not going to work, and it's going to leave so many people not
unhappy.
Yeah, unhappy and in a bad spot. So really, it should be controlled. Just like the U.S., right? Every state has their own thoughts and ideas, and the people in it have those ideas. So let them operate how they want to operate. That's just how it should be. But it's a lot of interesting information. I kind of wish they had been doling this information out in between the fight scenes and the stuff, because right now it just feels like this whole episode was basically just Vegapunk talking the whole time.
And it was super important.
It was super important, and they interjected little things here and there, but I mean, maybe it's exactly like that in the manga too. I mean, in the manga, it makes more sense, right? Because you're just reading the chapter and you're seeing stuff. But
because in the manga, when you're flipping the chapter, you can read at whatever pace you're capable of reading or whatever. So it's gonna go by in a blink.
But translated to anime, it's okay, this was a visual book.
Yeah.
All we were doing the whole time is just reading the subtitles intently, and the visuals really didn't matter a whole lot.
Not a whole lot. They did, but they didn't.
The words mattered far more in this episode than anything else.
Yeah.
So,
But, I mean, there was still good moments in this episode. I teared up for poor Stussy, because she's torn. She was living for Vegapunk, well, Stella, anyway, and now he's gone. She doesn't know what her purpose is anymore. She's still, she has a camaraderie with Kaku and Lucci after years of working together with them.
Yeah.
So she's caught in the middle, and I just felt for her so much. That was sad.
It was interesting. It was an interesting moment, because Stussy is normally so put together and so just on top of things.
Well, yeah,
and then
because
here
she's
you
used
see
to being an undercover spy,
Yeah.
so she's used to not exposing her real feelings on anything.
Right, but here you see her almost childlike.
Yeah, very vulnerable.
Like mommy and daddy, who do I choose?
Yeah.
Right? They're getting
Little
divorced
bit.
or whatever. Who do I choose? It's an impossible decision. I just lost a parent. How do I continue to live? That was a moment of vulnerability we just really haven't seen from her at all. So that was pretty nice.
And it was interesting how they changed the art style for her.
Yeah, that was
for her moment there.
Yeah, that was very interesting. It almost went back to 80s or even early 90s anime style for a bit.
And yet not. I don't know. The lines were crisper, I think, than back in the 80s and 90s. They weren't as dark and thick as 80s and 90s. But everything was I don't even know how to put it exactly.
Yeah.
It just had almost a grittiness to it, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't
Yeah,
know.
we're not good at describing how art style looks, but we
Yeah.
can feel it when it changes. you know?
Yeah.
So
So it's like I liked what they did there. And then they did a little bit of that with Bonnie as well and her near death experience
Yeah.
there. Cause like the art style kind of got like the colors where it went all she was all like purpley blue, his sword had the red around it.
Yeah.
It was like reddish orange in the background and like it was very like color blocked almost.
Mhm.
And it just looked so good.
Yeah.
So I really liked the effort they put in on some of these scenes in this episode. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
So and Bonnie, I was like, just shrink, you'll get out of the way all on your own.
Yeah, and then she shrunk immediately after, like,
Yeah, she couldn't hold it anymore, but
Like-
it's like you should just let it go a little sooner.
Yeah.
But good on Frankie, at least he got up and moved. I know
Yeah.
Sanji had just taken a hit, but come on, a lady was in danger.
I know, right? And he's faster than Frankie, so
Yeah, he is, much faster.
yeah. So
So
that should,
somehow Frankie saves the day, even though Sanji is right there. Like,
oh,
when are they gonna let Sanji shine already?
yeah. Unfortunately, one of the bigger things I noticed in this episode is that voice actors are being swapped.
Oh?
I don't think that was the original Kuroha voice
Really?
actor. I don't think it was her.
Hmm.
I think it was
It's been
someone
so
trying to
long
sound
since
like
I
her.
heard original Kuriha that I couldn't tell you
Kuroha
for
had a
sure.
much deeper voice,
Yeah.
and this one sounded like, like, I'm a witch, ha 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 ha, kind of thing.
Mm.
And I
Okay.
also think, what's his name? Elizabello? The king who can do that like
Yeah.
wind up punch that takes an hour or
Yeah,
whatever.
I think you had it right.
I think his voice changed as well.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't even know how you remember their original voices after all this time.
I mean, I could be wrong. Let me know. Am I hearing things incorrectly? Was that actually Kuroha and Elizabello, or have they been swapped?
Yeah, to me, I didn't notice a drastic change. The only drastic change I notice every single time is Frankie, because
Yeah.
he does not sound like Frankie at all.
No.
I'm sorry. There's just no effort to sound like the original voice actor whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
I'll hear his voice, and it just doesn't even register to me that Frankie is speaking. I have to see Frankie before I realize, oh, Frankie is speaking. But if it's like one of those scenes where he starts talking off camera, I have no clue who's talking.
Right.
It's taking me so long to get used to this new voice actor, and I just wish he would put in any effort for imitation of the original Frankie. Because
Yeah.
even if he didn't sound 100%, I would like it if he at least tried to sound anything like him.
Yeah, just something. Something to give us a hint of it's Frankie.
Yeah.
Because there's a difference between, like, Heath Ledger saying, hey, I want to honor Jack Nicholson's Joker performance, but not be Jack Nicholson's Joker. I'm going to be
Yeah.
my own Joker. That's fine. But if you're in the middle of filming a movie or something, and then somebody else has to take over for you,
Yeah.
don't say, oh, I'm going to do my own interpretation now. Like, no, that character is established.
Yeah.
Like, if you're going to do
taking
that,
over a mantle that is currently ongoing.
yeah, like, do that in the remake. Do that
Yeah.
in the One Piece or
Yeah,
whatever.
you can do that
You don't
later.
do that when a voice actor has to step down for medical reasons.
Yeah.
And then say, I'm just going to do my own thing.
Mhm.
Like, no, you try to
Frankie-
imitate.
Yeah, he has like a more nasal quality to his voice. I've not heard any, and this could just be the current moment and the writing, but there's no super, there's no like Frankieisms.
Yeah, there's no rolling of the R's.
Actually, that is the only thing I have heard is he rolls his R's, but he does it more like the delinquents in Tokyo Revengers versus how Frankie does it.
Yeah.
Because Frankie is sort of a hybrid of style. He doesn't sound like your classic anime delinquent when he rolls the R's. He sounds just a little bit different than that. But I will say, at least that is the only effort to sound anything like Frankie that I have heard. And I am just over it. I want someone to sound like Frankie again.
Yeah. Yeah, because I feel like right now, if he were to say, like, ow!
Right?
Instead of
There's
saying
been
it like
no
that,
ow.
he'd be like, ow.
Yeah. There's been no Frankieisms that make you instantly know that's Frankie. I just...
Super.
right? And he tried to show him that on stage, how to say super, like, and yet we haven't heard it once.
Yeah.
And I understand. I don't read the manga. Maybe it just hasn't been as part of what Frankie says right now. Usually that's when he is celebrating or something. But like, ow! Why have we not heard that? He says that all the time and he interjects it into things.
Yep.
So, I don't know. I feel like you've got 1,000 episodes with Frankie sprinkled in to study Frankieisms, to study the way that he speaks, to try and capture at least close to the vocal qualities of Frankie. And yet we've gotten nothing even close.
Nope. All signs of Johnny Bravo are gone.
Right? And because he's just like, he used to be this big, larger than life kind of guy, and now he's just very like subdued. He's almost like drinking his Earl Grey.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just not having it.
No.
I miss Frankie.
Yep. Now I miss Frankie twice over because I miss his old look.
Yeah.
I miss his duckbill hair.
Yeah.
And now I miss his voice. That was the one thing we had left of him after the time skip, and now that's gone too. So the new guy's a good voice actor, just not for this
role.
character. So
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, I won't take that away from him. He is a good voice actor, but just not here. He doesn't have the right personality for it. Like,
No.
he's not captured Frankie at all.
No.
And maybe some of you disagree. Comment if you disagree.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but these are my feelings on it. So
yeah.
But mostly we're waiting to get to the end of this message. I know that we're taking a break week after next, so I hope that next week we get the whole message out finally.
Yeah, that'd be nice before the break hits.
Take a break, come back for whatever the finale is, because I know some people online are raging. They're like, what? Right before the finale of Egghead? What are you doing? So I don't believe that's going to affect anything, though, because the hiatus isn't happening till January, so that means we get 4 episodes in December. So at least I think it's 4. Depends on the calendar. But so I mean, that should be enough time to get the finale in.
I think there were supposed to be 8 episodes left, including this one.
Oh, really?
But with the break, that only leaves room for 7.
Yeah.
So.
Well, probably what they'll do, if they need to, is just put 2 chapters in one again. And just condense it down and fit it in that space.
Yeah,
They're not going to go on hiatus without having finished Egghead.
They better not.
Come on. They're not going to do that.
Yeah.
But
during the break, we'll probably react to the intro and outro because you guys have given us the clearance to actually watch it. It sounds like Vegapunk's message was the big spoiler in the opening. So
okay.
So now that we know that the message is happening, we are in the clear. So. And
we'll have to do some creative editing to get around copyright for the music. So much like we did in Film Red, you'll probably hear just like tiny snippets of the song and whatever else we have to do.
We'll make it work.
But we will react to the intro and outro.
Mm-hmm.
And if you liked this conversation, make sure you give us a thumbs up. And if you have the option, give us a little hype on YouTube because it helps little channels like ours get seen and grow into bigger channels. And I know some of you have said it's criminal we don't have more subs, so help us get more subs. And on that, make sure you smash the subscribe button because you're not going to want to miss all the videos that we have planned to come out, including the reaction to the intro and outro.
That's right. And if you enjoy our content and want to support us, we have multiple different ways you can do it in our description below. So check those out and see if you want to help us out. Maybe there's a way that resonates with you. But for now, I'm Mike.
Tasha.
And we're Billion Beri. We'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.